Hi guys, welcome to WellTell by KTW. We'll be talking about motherhood in 40s, fitness as a lifestyle, and how she's juggling between career and motherhood. Today we have Puja with us. She is mom to Tamaira, a marketing professional and a fashion enthusiast. Hi Puja.
Hi, Kirti. Your hair is looking great.
Thank you, and you're looking beautiful.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's talk about motherhood in 40s. I've known you for quite a bit.
Yes.
And I remember we had a very brief conversation long ago where we talked about kids, having kids in future and all. And you said, I remember this very clearly, you said you love kids, but you never wanted to become a mother. So and cut to now in your 40s, you have a baby and a beautiful baby girl, and it's so powerful and unique. What changed, and walk us through your journey?
Yeah, I was always very concerned about having a cute kid. No, I think, now today when I sit and I reflect all these years, how I have changed, from the time I had come to Bangalore, straight from New York, I finished my studies and I came and, you guys were in my first part of my career, I met you, and I was a very different person then, and I'm a very different person now. After I met my husband, there are things that you do not for you, but for people who you absolutely love. And my husband always wanted a kid, okay, and we have always been chatting up on a lot of things on, whether we should have it, when are we ready for it, because there are so many things that are, beyond the fact that taking a decision that, okay, you have a kid, there are financials that has to be sorted, very, very important, trust me, that is, nobody's talking about it. You really need to have your finances and your investments in place, because you are looking at a huge expense for the next 18 years of your life, which are not to be chosen. Tomorrow you can probably go up and think, okay, I want to buy this bag or not. You can take a choice. But with this life, you don't have that choice. So you need to have your finances in place. Second, extremely important is whether you are in the health of taking care of somebody for the next 18 years at least, or for the next 15 years at least, It's not just having a baby. It's about everything that is going to come after you have the baby, Third is, mentally, will you be able to handle all the overwhelming things, everything that is unsure in your life, everything that is new, you never had any experience of. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for every day a new challenge thrown at you? Keeping your calm and be at it, because this new person is so dependent on you that you cannot lose your cool at any point. Even if you lose your cool, which is very, very normal and natural, you need to center yourself, and in all of this process, understand you need a very strong person to be your backbone all the time. Is that person with you? And I felt that my husband Ashwin definitely is a person who loves family, only for the sheer love of family. And I have seen how much he loves family, how much he loves his own family, how he respects my family. I felt that this man certainly, will be with me through thick and thin. And I want to do this for him. I think this is the best gift ever I could give to him. Yes, it is going to take a lot from me, a lot. And I don't think anything has taken so much from me apart from this. It's a lot of selflessness that you need if you want to become a mother, and if you have to be really, really ready for it, as I said, in all of these ways. And then when we finally decided, my first thing was health. I was constantly trying to understand if my health will permit me. to not just conceive, but after the birth, will I have the energy to continue to support my baby in every way possible? But when I saw that, yes, that was okay, that was correct. And then, we just took the step. Sometimes it is not everything planned. Sometimes it's just you jump into it and then you figure it out, because one thing is very important, guys. You need to understand every mom is different. And you are the best mom to your child.
There's no guidebook to
there is no
being
guidebook.
a good mom.
A lot of people will tell you 100 things. Cut the noise out. You do your thing, and you will figure it out. You will do mistakes. You will do right things as well. And everything that you are doing, understand that your child is appreciating it, because at the end of it, that's what matters. Everything boils down to this fact that, for your baby, you are the best mom. For your baby, you are doing the right thing for your baby. And as
You're
long
the
as,
hero.
as long as, you are able to keep that child, growing and alive, you are doing everything right. Don't take, it's not so stressful as you think. You will find your pace. You will walk through your journeys. Please do not listen to anybody apart from your therapist, your doctor. And yes, do take in suggestion from your mom. I definitely feel that my mom, the way she has been with me just after the birth, there is, I want to say that, definitely mother-in-laws also do a lot of, but then there is no replacement from your mom. Because your mom literally, everybody is going to come and ask how your baby is. Your mom will ask how my baby is, which is her baby, She is going to take care of you while you take care of your baby. And also she is going to, pitch in taking care of your baby as well. She is going to give you the sleep that, you need to recover, right? So I have never loved, respected, really fell for a person, which is my mother, beyond this point when, I gave birth. And that first 2-3 months, I think I was hats off to that woman that, I know where I get my strength from. I get my energy from, definitely rubbing off from my mom.
Strong mothers
make strong kids.
Boys,
girls, anybody, therefore now, but then you are setting up that stage now, okay, that means this is how I should be, so that my baby becomes something like that strong, in every way. So just decided out of love, and at this point I don't repent the decision. I am
great,
so happy that I am a mother. I don't think anything has felt so wholesome and such a great project. It is literally made out of your blood and sweat and muscles and skin and everything.
Bones,
everything is yours, right? So trust me, once you make a decision, this is always my thing, whether I lose or I succeed. Once I take a decision, I stick by it. It's very, very important.
It's your decision.
It's your decision. You stick by it. You do adjustment and changes that has to be done on the way during all of this. But you cannot repent once you have decided. Once you take all the time to decide. But once you decide, you stick by it. That's very important. That's what speaks of the metal that you are made of.
So if there was one piece of advice, like the thing you stood by during your pregnancy and through the entire journey, if there are other women out there in their 40s who are contemplating whether to go for it or not, what would your advice be?
Invest on your health. Nothing else matters. Everything else you will figure it out. But if you have not given extreme health, focus on your health, which is mental and physical, both, just not your mental or physical health, and start in your 30s.
Okay.
It's not 1 year before you are planning to conceive, you are planning to focus all your energies on health. No. Start in your 30s, eat right as a process of life, eat right as a lifestyle. That doesn't mean you don't cheat on meals. Obviously you do. But you need to move. Some kind of movement is important for your body. Get the right rest, Choose, prioritize your mental, physical health way above everything else, including money, which is very, very important driver for us, right? You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the facilities, all the greatest of lifestyle, all the designer bags, everything that you dream of. But if you don't have health, you don't have energy, you will not be able to enjoy any of it.
It's a great advice. Fitness has been a very big part of your life. How did that help you with childbirth and after, postpartum and pre-pregnancy? How did fitness help you?
So, very important to understand once you conceive or before you are conceiving, consult a good doctor to understand where you are standing, because they will be able to guide you what exactly you need to do, how much you need to move or you don't need to move, what are the right, along with that, also right nutrition is very important, because you are growing something from scratch, right? Your body needs to be prepared to conceive. Right now we are a lot more informed, lot more aware. So we want to minimize every risk, right? So I definitely consulted my doctor, my gynac. My gynac told me, try naturally. Let's not, have medicines or do a number of tests, try naturally. If after 6 months things don't happen, we will try and do test. But since I have always been eating healthy, moving, always been very conscious about how I am feeling, I always ask myself every day, how do I feel? And if I'm not feeling well, how do I address it? That's very important to ask. So since I was already into the fitness journey and I was already very aware, it was easy. The moment I conceived, I definitely have an anxiety issue, which has always stayed with me. But I have handled it in my way. Definitely, I have people to speak to. If you need help, please take help. It is so easy. It is just like you can't do something, you are asking, you can't solve an Excel sheet, you just ask somebody. There is nothing so tabooed. Just think about, it's so much easier to speak to somebody who isn't judging you, right?
Yes.
Right? Who doesn't have a context from where you are coming, right? So, I did handle all of that. I do a lot of self-journaling. I love writing. So, that kind of, takes down my anxiety a lot. So main issue that I had, I knew that my hormones will be all over the place. How will I handle my anxiety? My doctor said that while you are doing a lot of strength training and dance fitness, you should start doing yoga more regularly. Previously, I used to do once a week because I felt yoga would stretch me, But later I definitely found the right person with whose consultation I got a pregnancy yoga expert who helped me to deal with pregnancy in terms of movement, in terms of calming my mind, in terms of, handling big emotions when they come. All of this is in your breathing, in the right music that you listen to. If you love reading, in the right things you need to read. Most important, whenever anything is overwhelming, cut yourself off from everything and seclude yourself first. First understand, try to give yourself time to deal with it, Therefore, I felt that meditation definitely helped me. Yoga helped me. I was doing strength and conditioning. I used to, previously, even if I had missed not working out 6 days a week, after being pregnant, I worked out 6 days a week. After being pregnant, my entire life became more disciplined in terms of eating, in terms of working out, in terms of, meeting people who I love to meet and I love to talk, people who are very positive. I actually stayed away from any conversations that was just like, meeting some friend and having some not making much sense conversation, obviously, I stopped going to pubs and parties and, socializing as I was socializing, because I felt that at that point, my mental and physical health needed a lot of healing, a lot of looking inward, finding happiness in myself and giving the baby a very calm, very pleasant, very conducive atmosphere to build. So that was very important. I remember I did yoga even on the day I got admitted, even on that day.
Whoa.
Yes. Yes, you will keep feeling anxious, Whatever helps you, I think music helped me. I remember every time I felt very anxious, I would chop off dates and put it in curd and I would eat. Because
Whoa.
I really felt that tangy and sweet taste really helped me. But then I couldn't indulge in anything that wasn't healthy. So my nutritionist told me how to deal with it. So having a good doctor, a good nutritionist, a good fitness person is very important in the journey. I could afford, as I said, I'll come back to the whole financial part.
Yeah.
I could afford the help that I needed to help me conceive and go through seamlessly and very effortlessly my entire pregnancy journey, where I literally was very aware, very conscious of what I'm doing. And then after the baby was born, even after that, I returned back to fitness after 40 days. Like on 41st day, I was back after I got cleared from my gynac. That is very important. Listen to your doctor. You have to listen to your doctor. Please don't listen to anybody else.
No internet, no AI, nothing.
Oh, no internet. I did not Google anything about anything. That was happening health-wise, I would literally WhatsApp my gynac saying, this is happening. Is it natural? Do I need to worry? No? Okay. I will not worry about it. Okay. You have to let go. I think pregnancy helped me. I am a control freak. I like to control and set things in place. But when you don't understand what all is happening, then you know that, okay, you have to leave control at some time. Some things, I do believe in vibes, universe, energies. Some things are, you have a very noble intent in your heart, right? You are bringing a life to this world, right? So with that noble intent, universe will guide you how to do it also. Not everything has to be planned, not everything has to be set in place, Just do things the right way as suggested by the experts and leave the rest to, everything that is happening. It will happen. After post-pregnancy, there was very big emotion, right? Postpartum blue is a real thing. I would cry because I dropped something. And it went back to thinking, am I not strong enough that I can't hold the glass right?
Okay.
So all these years of your fitness will become zero. You are starting from zero after your baby is born. Give yourself and your body the time to heal. Give your mind the time it needs. It's okay to have so many emotions in place. Definitely, again, I'll come back to the fact that you need a very good partner and you need your mom by you.
Yeah.
During the first 3 to 6 months, first 3 months especially, when really your hormones are
all over the place.
All over the place means you don't know why you don't like something or you love something, There is something which is never talked about is mom rage. You are underslept. You are literally operating on not more than 2 hours of continuous sleep. Breastfeeding is tedious. Again, nobody talks about it. Breastfeeding is a very tedious process. It takes a lot from your body. you are trying to eat as much as you can, but it's not enough because you are literally feeding another person, right? And also you are handling very big emotions. You are handling everything that is new. You would often feel that your partner is not doing enough, you know. Why isn't he will feel that, why am I being like exposed to all of this? Why isn't he even feeling half of it or 20% of it, right? Your partner definitely has to be very calm through this process. You will vent out. Mom rage, that I want to come back to that, where you might feel that you just want that baby to stop crying, you know, and you want to shout, you want to just, you know, break everything and, you know, do something about that rage. And you will feel it. Please communicate with your partner that you are not able to handle this. Take the baby and get out of the room. Leave the mom alone. Let her handle what she is handling. The baby will be okay to not see the mom for 1 hour. It is fine. Okay? But don't have the baby around when this comes, and please don't put the mom into guilt, because she is going through something which nobody can fathom, you know. She has gone through a lot, and she is going through a lot. It is all new for her. So let it sink in. And mom rage is fine. Mom rage is okay. Keep the baby out of the situation at that point, and you can handle it. Also, you know, as you are into this process, your body gets used to sleeping less. Your mind gets used to handling things better. You get to understand that, okay, this is temporary, you know. It doesn't mean you don't love your child. It doesn't mean you are being selfish. It is okay to be selfish at some point when you are not able to handle yourself,
Yeah.
you know. You need to handle yourself first before you handle the baby, right? You need to be okay before your baby is okay. You need to prioritize yourself. Please be selfish to prioritize, and that's okay. And then, you know, things fall in place. Postpartum as well. Even now, I try to eat right. Please consult nutritionists. They will tell you what is, at certain stages, what exactly. Do you need more carbs, or do you need more protein, or do you need more magnesium enriched food, or do you need, more certain minerals in your diet? You will not know it if everybody tells you eat home food. It is, home food is what? Home food is a lot of things, you know. Not home food is not always healthy, right? So consult a nutritionist from the time you have conceived till at least a year, and until you are breastfeeding. Because you need to also pass on the right nutrition to the baby, right? So you need to please take help. It is important. If you cannot afford it, then probably look up an internet, you know, or consult somebody who is going through a similar phase. That also helped me. A lot of my friends, you know, who have been mothers, we used to have a group, you know, everybody would check up on me. It's okay. When I would say, why is she crying all night? You know, they would tell me, oh, maybe it's just colic. You are fine. Give her this, give her that. You know, a big friends really helped me through. Yes, you need a village to raise a child. Yes, the village could be the first thing that will get out of the way in raising the child. But if you need help, please reach out for every help, you know. As I said, you know, at this point of my life, my nanny is more important than my husband. I need my nanny 24/7 with me. And it is okay. Your baby is your baby. You are not getting disconnected from your baby. If your nanny is handling the baby, you have an entire life with her, where she will try to be following you in every way. Your connection with her is not getting affected because 4 or 6 hours in the day your baby is parked with her. Understand that 6 hours you can effectively use in so many ways. You know, you have a relationship with your partner as well. You have friends, you know, you want to do things that make you feel like you are beyond a mother, that you have always been. Suddenly you, after becoming mother, you are not Puja anymore. It's not like that, right? So that is very important, you know. Try to be yourself as well. Do things that you love as well. By that 6 hours, by that 8 hours, it is your connection with your baby is not going anywhere because your mom, because another person is helping you. Take that help. Trust me. Therefore, the time that you will spend with your baby will be more enriching. More, you will give more energy. You will be so aware, so focused, because you will look forward for that time with your baby.
Because you've had your
you are
own
at your
time.
peace. You had your peace. You had what you wanted to do. You are happier now. So you will go happier mom. It is better to be a happier mom than a tired mom.
Yeah.
You know, with the baby will be way happier than, because that's what the baby needs. What does the baby need? The baby needs happy vibes from you. The baby wants care. The baby wants love. If you are tired, what are you going to give the baby? So please take care of yourself. Take the help. It is okay. Let everybody say whatever against it. Doesn't matter. Do what you like. Go grab that coffee hot. You know, give yourself that 15 minutes. Lock yourself in the room if you want to, and have your coffee hot if you want to. It is not. There is no mom guilt in it. There is nothing wrong you are doing if you are prioritizing yourself. You are doing better for your child.
Basically, pehle help yourself and then.
Yes. Pehle apna help yourself, then you help. Any stage of your life, it is not just about the baby. You need to help yourself. You need to fix yourself. You need to heal yourself before you are planning to show any kind of care to another person. If you are messed up inside, head, body, you cannot help anybody in any situation.
Yeah. So, Tamaira just turned 1.
Yes.
So when did you go back to working? Are you working or are you still yet to start?
So I went back to work exactly 6 months. Yes.
Wow.
And I love my job. I love working. I mean, by job, I mean, I love the kind of work I do, which is marketing. I think I will forever be a marketer. I did join within 6 months, but, you know, a lot of people will understand me, especially moms who are going back and have gone back will relate to this, that after 6 months, you don't stop being a mom, right? You are still feeding the baby, still being the primary caregiver, taking, you know, handling again a lot of it. Your body has not completely healed, neither has your mind, nor has your hormones settled. But you know what? You are expected to be exactly how you were before. During your before you got out of your maternity leave, when you came to your maternity leave or pre-pregnancy, you know, people want you back with the same energy, same enthusiasm, you know, same kind of agility, which is very weird. Plus, if you are working in a setup that needs you to go to your work every day, that kind of company if you are working for, then it becomes really tough, you know. I did feel that at this point, I feel corporates and not corporates, whatever it is, I mean the corporate style, they need to be a little more considerate to understand that we are very changed individuals now. Doesn't make us any less less ambitious, any less career driven, or any less not talented in the job or the work that we do.
Any less efficient.
Yes, but we may not be able to be physically present for everything all the time. You know, if you call me at night, I may not be able to pick up because I'm probably feeding my baby or putting my baby to sleep. If you are asking me to stay later hours, which is very common in corporates, I may not be able to do it because I have a system where my nanny probably leaves at a certain time and I have to be back home. Not everybody are living with parents. Not everybody have help at home, right? So I feel it's for the companies, even I feel at least until she starts Montessori, for the first 2 years, 2.5 years, corporates should be flexible about how many hours we are clocking in, rather than are we doing the work in a certain amount of hour. I mean, getting the work done is important. Staying for 9 hours, 10 hours in a workspace is important or not, I really don't know. Also, you will definitely agree, a lot of the work gets done much better when we are at home. You know, a lot of it gets done only by emails. We really don't need to be present at work, right? So I felt companies are not sensitive about it. Definitely you are expected to not expect a hike. That's a big problem, you know. So when you declare that you are pregnant, prior to that, you probably have done 9 or 10 or 6 months of work, right? After you have declared you are pregnant, you are still continuing to do the work, right? It's nowhere you are slacking, right? But you are expected that since you declared your pregnancy, you don't expect a hike or a promotion. When you come back, you are expected to at least complete a year of showing that you are equally efficient and capable, and you have handled things the way you used to handle to get a promotion or a hike. That means you are actually looking at a 2 years of no hike, no promotion. My question to everyone is it the same for a dad? It's not.
It's not.
So, you see, now I am a mother who actually has to handle a completely new set of challenges with the baby. Have to be fit, have to look good, have to wake up at the right time while I have not slept all night because of the baby, have to work out, have to be well dressed, go at on time, be on time at the office, work with full focus, attend all the meetings, come back and with same energy get back with the child, and this loop keeps continuing, you know. And you cannot give apparently that you are, you know, you have to handle the baby, you want to go early, you want to take work from home for 2 days because, you know, it is new. See, after 6 months, suddenly I don't become a working professional that I used to be. It's not the same. Nothing is same.
Nothing is same.
Nothing is same in my house, inside my body, outside my body, in the world. Nothing is same. It's a complete 360-degree change. But even, I was so shocked, even women in your own organization do not acknowledge, accept. People are not moving forward with this thought that as long as the work gets done, it is fine. You know, and I feel that should be the concept anywhere, any time of the day, whether you're a mother or not mother, as long as you're doing your work efficiently from a pub or a club or at your home or you go to an office, it should be okay. Yes, I understand you need to come to office for certain days when there is work at site, when you want to do a meeting and meet your colleagues, you know, and brainstorm something maybe, you know. But other days,
it can be a little flexible.
It has to be a little flexible, you know. You have to give that thing especially to the mothers who are going back. So because of this, all of this, I just, obviously, you know, I work in retail. So I don't have weekends off. You know, I was not able to give as much time to Tamara suddenly. Yes, mom guilt is true and that sets in. However, I tried to be very positive about the fact that, you know, this is helping me to get some time for myself as well. This is helping Tamara to get a better life. I will be able to bring more money to the home and give her a better, you know, because in today's day and world, we understand one person's income, running a household and maintaining a lifestyle and a baby, it's really difficult. It's not right on the man. You know? That's your partner. What are you expecting? So that happened, and then since I was getting tired of the, you know, going to work every day and coming back, not having weekends, not having enough rest. I did feel that it was important at this juncture to prioritize myself. I will not give it on the baby. I will not give it on the mom guilt. My health, my mental, physical peace, wellness needed me to do things that are more flexible, give me the choice of taking up something or not taking up something. So I am right now working as an independent professional. I am very thankful to the people around me who I have known for years. I have worked for years, and when I tell them that I've started something independently, will you support me, or will you be able to, will you show trust and give me something that I have been anyway doing for you, So, or you have seen me doing for others, and I'm good at it. And I have been getting a lot of help. I am doing projects, but I'm doing projects at my own pace. I have to say no on projects that I feel I will not be able to give as much time as I want to. I'm enjoying this space. Financially, I have been able to save since I have worked for all those years, to take this decision. Again, investment. I keep telling everybody, investment, saving is important while having fun. You should have fun, but you should think about the rainy days ahead whenever you need it. So that being said, I have and I am making a decent money to take care of my expenses. Anything that I support in the house, I'm able to do that. In fact, I want to scale it up to a stage where I definitely will be earning more than I was earning, with the kind of flexibility I want, Initial few months, maybe a year will be tough, which I want to give myself. And therefore, if you are planning to quit, have that savings, have that, finances in place. Give yourself 1 year and you definitely can. Otherwise, you can always go back to work, There's always an option. If you are good at work, people will hire you. I mean, I don't feel there is any such taboo anymore that you have taken a career gap, Everybody should understand. If they are not, then I'm sorry for them.
It's better not to work for them.
Yeah, it's better not to work for them. I want to keep working in social media. I want to work in marketing. So I'm doing individual projects, and right now I'm happy how it is going. I get to take a vacation when I want to. Don't have to give any leave to anyone. And I love traveling. And as I said, I've started doing things with my daughter now, which I've always thought I wouldn't be able to do because I become a mother, right? But now I have a constant companion who will not ask me, Mom, are you sure you want to go? She'll just come along. Yeah. I just, I can book a ticket anytime and just go anywhere I want. I want to take a break. I can take a break with my baby. I do things that I love to do. Yes, there are certain restrictions, but I think it's worth it. I really am, which I thought before becoming a mother that I'll lose out on all of this. I'm really not losing out on a lot of things. I've taken a decision at a very critical age in life, where I have lived enough. I've done everything I wanted to do in my life, There's nothing that, I can say today, oh, I didn't do it, I didn't. I took my time in getting married. I took my time in having a child. I did whatever I wanted to do as an independent woman who wants to have fun with life, wants to do things that she loves doing, wants to be impulsive. And I have done all of it. Right now, if I have to be careful, because of my baby, I'm happily doing it because, she is a lot of joy. Thankfully, I have a baby that doesn't really stresses me out a lot. And I thank my nanny always for giving me that little bit of, breathing space. And my husband also is very, always tries to pitch in and will do whatever. But never expect the guy to do 50-50. It doesn't work. They have their role and you have your role. And you just have to find that tandem, and you will be able to sail through. First few years I think will be difficult, but then for everything, once it becomes a habit, it's practice, things get in set.
It's figuring set. Out and
it's set. And it's just having another very dependent person around you, but a lot of entertainment. There's no dearth of entertainment. You don't need TV, you don't need books, you don't need music. That company is going to take care of the fact that, you are busy. You are entertained, you are exhausted at the end of the day.
On your toes.
Therefore, you really don't have the time to contemplate and focus on any anxiety, mental health. You are so exhausted. You are like, you know what? I just want to sleep. I have no time to overthink anything at this point. So she definitely is a great addition and a great, I think she has come, I feel she's a healer, She heals you with her presence, with her antiques, with just coming and giving you a hug, so much at this age, so much of selfless love, where she's not asking for a chocolate in exchange of a hug, and just fall asleep on you, and you just feel that okay,
worth
fine.
it.
I think worth it, and all the madness, and think they bring a lot of peace in your life, which is you also start to love yourself. You start to understand that, there has to be something so good about me, right? That this little thing is loving me so much. I am so lovable. I am capable of being loved. And I am capable of giving so much love. A lot of us, until then, probably don't realize, because we are so ambitious, so career driven. We are partying, we are meeting people, we are going out on dates and doing all of this. We are so busy and, so involved, right? A lot of inward looking does not happen. Now you have the time. Now you are like, oh, okay, I'm not that bad a person. I think there's somebody who really loves me. And that one person matters, trust me. You don't need the world to love you. If your child loves you, you're like, okay. As I said, you are the best mother to your child.
Yes.
You are the indispensable person. That is that place that nobody is taking away from you. So you are
It's a secure place.
You're happy, peaceful at your place, And obviously it comes with a lot of age. It comes with maturity. Take your time to take that decision, See, if everything is in favorable, certain things you cannot plan. But how much ever you can plan it. And then leave it to the universe. It'll work its way out.
It'll work out.
Yes, it does.
So we spoke a lot about a lot of things. Motherhood, your fitness as a lifestyle. Now we'll come to the part where we all know, everyone who knows you knows that you are big on fashion. You enjoy doing it and you do it for yourself, not for the audience or not for putting it out on social media, not as an influencer. Now that you have Tamara in your life, we see how you do these twinning outfits and fun stuff. And recently you traveled with her and we saw you had a blast. How different is it, like a real world and a real world?
I personally like to put out fun, happy moments out there for people to see. I am not an influencer. I just like sharing the happier part of my life. But in reality, there are sleepless nights, there are difficult moments, There is a lot of places where I am anxious because she's sick. A lot of energy is going in, getting her, she's growing up, right? So, getting her behave a certain way, controlling her tantrums. All of this is there, but I personally don't want to put it out there because I am able to handle it in my way. But definitely a lot of influencers out there who are mom influencers, and they know that a baby's content, a happy content will get them more reach. For me, it does not matter. It is just that she is now a part of my life, just like I have shared my cat. I'm a cat mom as well, all these years. I share her because she is a new person in my life and therefore a big part of my life. And since I share all of my life on Instagram, or most of it, whichever ones I feel I want to highlight, that will actually inspire people. A lot of people reach out to me telling that this is so inspirational, this is so happy, I love this video, this made me happy. I think these are the kinds of things I would like to know and want to hear. Also, I have very few people following me, and most of the people I know already. So I know it's just there. And I love curating content, since I curate a lot of fashion content for myself, and I love dressing up my baby as well. So it's okay to put it out there. But people who are doing it for money and doing it as a part of their career, I feel also are responsible to put out the difficult part of, being a mom, talk about how it's a lot on their mental, physical health, how it's how difficult it is to struggle, to juggle a partner, a relationship with a partner while having a baby, and having a relationship with their friends or their families, and how the equations work, how for a woman it is very exhausting because you are playing too many roles at one point, right? I think I personally feel they should definitely talk about. I didn't know all of this. I am always on Instagram. I don't see people talking about this, I learned through my own experiences. I learned by talking to a fellow mother or a friend, who told me that it is not all, sunny and beautiful. It is grey and it is rainy and it can get really gloomy on days. And you have to be at it and keep your spirits up, keep your energy up, keep your hopes up. And the next day will be better. But since now it's all about the digital platform and social media, we consume so much content, right? A lot of content should be that, where women are talking about and telling people. For example, I never knew that after delivering, you will not have period for a very long time. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people don't.
And that really restricts you from having a proper, your hormones are all continuing to be everywhere. If you are planning to lose weight, you will not be able to. You will have multiple new health issues suddenly cropping up, which were not there. Your relationship with your partner is zero because the hormones that activate your intimate moments with your partner is not there. So there is a huge gap between your partner and you, and a lot of people break up. A lot of people are getting divorces because they are not talking about it. They are not saying that it is absolutely normal, because a woman's body is not seeking intimacy at this point. The woman's body at this point is to nurture the baby. So the hormones are all centered towards nurturing, not towards intimacy. And your husband has to understand. We see a lot of infidelity happening because we understand everybody has needs and all, but then it is a decision both of you took. But while taking the decision, had you this in mind, had you known, this was there, our relationship will be affected for next 2 years. We should be okay about it. A lot of people are not telling. We spoke about mom rage. We spoke about how postpartum depression. How many people on internet or as mom bloggers are talking about it? They are not.
They're not.
They are showcasing this product is beautiful, that product is looking good. They went on a vacation. This is perfect destination. But also do the real talk. Because you are socially responsible to do that, because you are getting money you are earning money by doing this. This is your source of income. So be honest about it. Talk honestly about your mom journey. Don't just show the happy part of your mom journey. Show the sad part of it as well. And maybe it may not have monetary gains from that, but you owe that to the people who are following you, because they want to know what goes behind. For example, how much tantrum did the baby throw before he or she came up on the camera and said something cute. And how did
Or
you
how many
handle?
takes did you take to actually get that 1 second of the video?
Exactly, it's a lot of work, you
Yeah.
know. They are babies.
Yeah.
They can have the mood of not doing
Yeah.
it, you know.
And they don't know what they're doing.
And not just the moms out there, there should be brands coming up and owning it, saying that we want to see the real journey. We want to see the problems, you know. We just don't want the happy ones. And we want to pay you for that, you know. There's nothing wrong or right, you know, everybody has their own ways. But as a consumer of the things I see on internet, I would like to be it more informative rather than entertaining.
I think why, like, as viewers, I feel we have either there are moms who are just talking about the fun stuff and promoting brands and everything, or it is divided into the other segment where the moms are just talking about postpartum depression. There, I don't see a lot of moms doing both, because I think I'm not a mom, but I feel, and I've known a lot of friends, you and others, heard so much about the whole journey. I feel there should be more mom bloggers who go out there, talk about both of the things.
True that.
Fun stuff and a little bit of, you know, what went into, like, how did you come to being, you know, dressing up again, and, you know, I'm sure it's not that easy.
It is not.
Getting yourself, you know, to face the camera, I think with all the weight and weight gain and everything, I don't think everyone is okay again putting themselves out there.
Yeah.
So, and there is a deficiency of that topic being discussed.
Yeah, because you are constantly being judged on your appearance, you know, and there's a lot of like, you actually cannot. It takes an army to put you back to in the same body. Your body will never be the same, by the way. If you are planning to go back to the same body, it takes an army. Celebrities have so many people behind them to ensure that they are eating right, to ensure that they are in shape. They have, they're sleeping. They have probably 2 nannies to take care of, you know, the baby.
Maybe more.
You never know,
Yeah.
you know. We don't know what's happening, but it is not the case, right? So we ideally would like to understand that, you know, that we want to see both part of it, so that, you know, it is more real, and it is really not that hunky-dory, you know, that you see. Internet is a scam. Instagram is really making you believe that it's a beautiful world out there. Yes, it has its beauty, but there's a lot in looking beautiful.
Yeah.
Stop judging, mothers for their weight gain. Stop judging mothers for. I literally went into almost depression for losing all the hair. The postpartum hair loss is insane. Like, suddenly you become bald, and then it takes so much time to grow back that hair, and so much work is needed. But for a celebrity, there is 10 people doing it for them, right? So it's great if you can put yourself out there. Please definitely look inward, as I keep saying. Mental, physical health matters. Do things to be fit, not do things to be slim. There are things that is a different, you know. Your body will lose its weight. Give yourself time. Eat the right food. Get help if required for both mental and physical fitness. Try to be fit. Try to have the energy, and then everything else, I feel, definitely falls in place.
That's a great advice. Thank you. At least in India, we've all grown up listening to people saying the sentences like, have a kid so that you can have a family. What is your take on that? Or maybe, you know, just a very personal advice you would like to give those couples who are maybe not ready mentally and physically and financially, but are being pressurized by their in-laws and parents to have a family?
So, it all depends on you. If you want to have a kid, it's absolutely right. If you don't want to have a kid, it's absolutely right. A kid does not complete you. You are complete in your own way. Your partner is complete in your own way, in his or her own way. And you guys come together to live a life where you are companions, right? You want to bring a child into this world? Please go ahead. If you don't want, absolutely fine. Don't go ahead and do something because your parents and your relatives and your in-laws said, because you know that village that I promised, that is always promised to you, are the first people to leave. So don't, it's all on you guys. You know, you guys will have to be. But if you are planning to do it, finances and health are very important. And for the women, especially, please ensure that you have a very understanding partner, somebody who is able to and is ready to take certain load off you. That's very important. If you are not planning to have a baby, please understand that and tell it to the world. And you don't even have to tell it to the world if you don't have to. Be happy about the fact that, you know, you guys are doing things that's right for you guys. You know, every person is different. It is working perfect for you. You don't have the need and you don't feel that there is anything missing in your life to have a kid, whether it is through, you know, to have a kid through adoption, to have a kid biologically. However, if you don't feel the need, don't do it. If you feel that, you know, you guys are enjoying each other's company and you don't want to take the responsibility of somebody for the next 18 to 20 years, that's what is wrong in that. That's absolutely okay. Yes, there is a concern that when you grow old, what will happen? Please have your investments in place so that you retire with a lot of money. Trust me, if you have enough money, there is nothing in this world that can keep you unhappy. You'll be very happy to go to Miami Beach and sip that martini. There is nothing that at 70 or 80 years of your age, even then alone, not even with a partner, you'll be very happy. So don't worry about it. Money is important, always.
That's a very, very practical advice.
Yes.
Very practical. And thank you for the advice.
Thank you for having me. It was great talking to you and catching up.
Same here.
We need to catch up more.
We do. Yes. With baby tea.
Yes, next time baby tea. She may have some opinion.
Oh, we are all yours. We'd love to do it with her.
She may have some opinion about, you know,
her valuable opinions are much appreciated.
She, being the social kid she is already.
WellTell by KTW is streaming on YouTube, Spotify, and other platforms.